Welcome, Godwe, to another episode of God's House, hosted by Godwe Howard. Today, men and women, we're going to talk about wealth, how to build wealth, whether you're black, white, old, young, doesn't matter. Wealth starts from here, from your mind, how you think. As the Bible says, the way a man thinketh, so is he. You see yourself impoverished, you will live in poverty. You see yourself wealthy, you will live in wealth. It starts from here. You have to believe it here, you have to think it, you have to see it, then you have to speak it. And it'll manifest and change your reality. And people do it all the time. Athletes, entertainers, lawyers, doctors, anybody with wealth will tell you they went from having no money to a whole lot of money. And they did it with their mind. Now, some of them don't know exactly how they did it. They just know one day they woke up and said, you know what, I want to have money. And they begin to think of different ways of getting money, getting wealth. Now, when you think about wealth, it starts with self-awareness as well as being aware of your surroundings. Example, the economy is down, let's say. But people who have money, they don't see that the economy is down. They know that the economy is down, but in their world, in their reality, it's always flowing. I just have to find a new way of dealing with, the situation with the economy. But they never see lack. They always see abundance. And they are givers. A person that always gives, always have. The more you give, the more you have. You give sparingly, you reap sparingly. You give abundantly, you reap abundantly. That's how it works. But it all starts from right here, how you see yourself. Do you see yourself wealthy or do you see yourself poor? That's how it works. Another example, you go into a Walgreens, a Rite Aid, a CVS. You see some deodorant. One is $1, one is $5. The one is $1 is the cheapest one, but you don't want that one because you know it breaks you out. It doesn't even smell that good, but it's cheap. The other one doesn't break you out. It smells good and it lasts longer. It keeps you drier longer than the other one, but it's $5. You have $10 on you. What do most people do? They buy the one for $1 because it's cheaper. I keep $9, but they end up blowing $9 on something that's worthless. A person that think wealthy, this is the bigger, better deal. I buy this for $5. I still have $5 on me. I can still get lunch or whatever, but I know I have the best of the best out of the other one. And that's how wealthy people think. It's a mindset. It's always wanting the best. Now, that doesn't mean you spend money that you don't have. All that means is if you have it to spend and it won't make you or break you, go ahead and spend that. Always get yourself the best. When you buy less than who you are, when you go to places less than who you are, that's a person they have a mind of an impoverished person. Poverty and prosperity is the same thing. It's just on different sides of the spectrum. It's like this hand. This is the same hand. And you have the front and you have the back of the hand. Now, it depends on where you at. Or it depends on what part of the hand you see. Do you see the front of the hand or do you see the back of the hand? That depends on your perception of it. That's how wealth and poverty is. That's how it works. You can choose to be wealthy, or you can choose to perceive yourself as being poor, being poverty. But wealth starts right here. It doesn't start from an invention. It doesn't start from being a great stockbroker, a great businessman, a great innovator, none of that. It starts from seeing yourself wealthy here. And your mind begins to come up with ideals and concepts on how to manifest that wealth into reality. But first you have to see yourself wealthy here. You notice I keep pointing at my head. Here. It starts here. here, out here, through speaking, and it will change your reality through manifestation. You see yourself wealthy, you'll be wealthy. No matter where you at in the world, no matter what your situation is, what your circumstances is, when you see yourself wealthy, eventually you will become wealthy. If you see yourself in poverty, you will stay in poverty. Or in some cases, eventually go into poverty. That's how it works. It is a mindset. You know, you read Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale, Tony Robbins, they all talk about the mind. The mind, the mind, the mind. It starts here. Whether you're black, white, old, young, you coming from a low level in your life, low frequencies, some people say low vibrations, whatever it is. Once you see yourself wealthy, it's just a matter of time. You will become wealthy. That's it. That's how it is. Starts here. Well, thanks you guys once again for tuning in at God's House. I'm your host, Godwe Howard. Another episode. Look out for many, many more videos. A new year, 2019. More blessings. And you know the usual. 1, 2. Peace.